Hey, Megan, guess what? It is 2017. So we get to come back to you with the new 8. Have you met all of your New Year's resolutions?
I didn't set any, so yes.
Congratulations. Cassie, what are your New Year's resolutions?
Oh, I don't set them either. It just lets you down at the end of the year. You never complete New Year's resolutions.
Listen, if they were really focused on what the 8 is, the New Year's resolution is to buy a franchise this year, guys. We're here to help you find the right fit for you here on the 8. That was a great introduction, and guess what? I've actually completed my New Year's resolutions. Megan?
What is your New Year's resolution?
It was to buy a franchise. I bought a franchise during the break.
That was very quick. Congratulations.
I can't tell you what, though. That'll come later. All right, let's kick this off with dun dun dun, Frantastic. Not having looked at the script, I have no idea what this is going to be. I'm slightly afraid. Is it over my head? I really hope not. Okay, here we go. Go! Megan, tell us about Frantastic.
Don't worry, it's appropriate and for all ages, that's for sure. This Frantastic meme has to do with Taco Bell's recent announcement of their latest product innovation, crispy lava chicken dip. Rather than doing the normal thing of putting chicken in a taco, they decided to warp it into something not normal and questionable by taking chicken and actually shaping it into a chip form. I don't know why they would do that, but whatever works. So now you can take that and dip it into questionably orange cheese. So the crispy lava chicken dip doesn't resemble chicken or nachos, but it did create this meme for us, that moment when you finally try Taco Bell's new crispy lava chicken dip.
Hey, Cassie, did you hear that Taco Bell actually had news come out today, Thursday, that they're actually the healthiest chain?
I did. I don't think that they were including the chicken lava dip.
Megan?
Well, I think the thing is when you eat it, it immediately leaves your body. So it's sort of a cleanse in that sense.
Well, there it is. And we were waiting for inappropriate comment. Number 1. All right, moving on. Our Fran Liberty of the week. Megan?
We have 2. So it is the Fran Liberties. We have Matt Kelton of Show Homes and Bob Lewis of Closet and Storage Concepts. So this week we asked them, do introverts or extroverts make better leaders? Both of them identified as one or the other. And so they share a little bit of insight on how they use that to their advantage. And despite their different ways of managing teams and listening to others, they had one thing in common, and that was that it's important to have a well-rounded team. So being able to have a combination of both introverts and extroverts really is the key to making great decisions.
Okay, so they both identified as both. Were they lying?
No, one identified as one and one identified as the other.
Oh, I was really excited. I thought that's like being ambidextrous.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Well, actually, you're pretty good at that. Both on every episode of the 8, you actually use both hands to describe things.
That's right.
All right, are you introvert or extrovert?
I'm introverted.
And Cassie?
Depends on the day.
Yeah, I like that. You know what? I don't even have to comment on that. That was good. Good job. All right, moving on. Number 3. Fresh money?
That's right. It is fresh as hell this week. Shake Shack kicked off the new year by deciding to give its workers higher wages, which is great. But in order to do so, they decided to up the menu prices of their items by 36 cents, which isn't that significant. So it sounds like at the end of the day, a Shack burger will probably cost around $6 after tax. So I think it's a good move for Shake Shack, and I think customers are going to be totally fine paying 36 extra cents. So.
Okay, so for someone like me that clearly probably eats way too many burgers, is that going to affect my budget?
If you can maybe dig up 36 cents from behind your couch or in your pocket, I think you're going to be just fine.
Okay, good. And look, here's a great example of a brand that's saying, customers, we're going to be transparent. You're not going to walk in and see magically hiked up prices. We're actually going to tell you that we're doing it, and we're going to do it to pay our employees. So it's a brand that's taking some of the things that are happening from a global picture in our economy and taking care of it at a local level. Love that story. Moving on, our Frant of the week. Tell me about this one.
That's right.
Wait, tell me about this one. Wait, tell me about this one.
That I will, Nick. This column was written by Nick Pells. And in it, he discussed the power of LinkedIn, both how to get a new job, which doesn't apply in this situation, and how to find great prospects.
Wait. Can we confirm? Doesn't apply in this situation?
Does not apply in this situation.
Good. They're both here for a long time. Go ahead.
That's right. So in the column, you'll find that there are several tips for how to make your profile stand out and gain attention from both followers and connectors. One of the big things, I think, and it's one of the most obvious, is to have a good profile. It's pretty amazing the things that you'll see if you look up LinkedIn fails, the amount of people who think that it's appropriate to hold a beer in your profile photo or have something from, back when you're in high school and you're currently a 50-year-old. So things like that, just look out for and make sure you're polished.
Wait, but what if you work at Malort? Shouldn't you have that in your profile photo?
Sure, but it's hard to take a good photo when you take a shot of Malort and not look like you're going to vomit.
I just knew by throwing you a curveball question, the hands would come into the answer at that point. So welcome back. All right, moving on. Number 5, Fringe Forward, which is our growth story. Cassie.
So this week's Fringe Forward story is about Lightbridge Academy. There was a new article that just hit their 1851 page today, Thursday, for those of you watching tomorrow. So they really experienced a lot of growth in 2016. They opened up in 3 new states last year, and they opened up their first location in New York, and they also secured leases in Virginia, which is a first for them as well. So that kind of shows that going into the new year, they have a lot of strong momentum. They're branching outside of their home base. So I think it's going to be exciting to see.
Love it. Great story. Well, here it comes. Don't read this joke. Number 6 on our list.
So this week's Fran Funny, why did the naughty lead call at 1 a.m.?
I don't know, Cassie.
For a booty call to action.
All right. Number 7, our Franspiration misquote. Cassie again?
This one, it comes from the heart, guys. So it does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop unless you're in franchise development. It's Confucius.
Oh, that's deep.
I actually saw that Sean Fitzgerald had that framed on his wall. Did you see that?
I did, right above the American flag. Good job, Sean. All right, and closing us out, is it Frans or is it Frenemies? Cassie, let's hear which one we have this week.
This week we have a Frand. Franchise Business Review is our supplier of the week. We talk a lot on the 8 about the importance of validation, and Franchise Business Review is a great resource for brands that are looking to take an inside look at what their franchisees are thinking to kind of get that sense of where they need to improve versus what they're doing really well within their system. And it's great for them to be able to share that information with prospects.
Yeah, love FBR. Good stuff. Hey guys, that's the 8. We're kicking this new year off in a great way, right, Megan?
Yep, that's right.
Anything else you want to say, Megan?
Nope.
Okay, Cassie?
Nope.
Hey, this is the 8.